Mr. Mezurnishvili, thank you for joining us on CGTN. In July 2023, China and Georgia jointly established strategic partnership. Over the past year, what progress has been made in trade and new energy? Looking ahead, which sectors do you see deeper cooperations in?
We believe Georgia needs greater diversification, more opportunities, and dedicated efforts to elevate its economy to the biggest level. Economic support, investment, trade, development, and development of the middle corridor with Chinese assistance are invaluable. To answer your question, over the past 5 years alone, Georgia and China have managed to increase bilateral trade by 60%, which is a significant leap in such a short period, especially considering the global challenges during these years. We believe there is still much more for further growth, given the increasing popularity of Chinese goods in Georgia, particularly of Chinese electric vehicles, solar panels, furniture, and many others.
Georgia was among the early supporters of the Belt and Road initiatives. Last year, Georgian wine, spices, and other specialty products sparked interest at the China International Import Expo. How do you see the market for Georgian products in China?
The Georgian economy is progressing very rapidly. Over the past 4 years, we have achieved an average economic growth rate of around 10%. Which is a remarkable result. Not only traditional sectors such as winemaking, but also relatively new industries for Georgia, like IT, informational technologies, are advancing at an impressive pace. The middle corridor is a key component of the Belt and Road initiative, enhances the potential by streamlining trade and reducing costs, making Georgian products more competitive. Georgia's early support of the Belt and Road initiative has further facilitated cooperation, promoting infrastructure development and trade connectivity. So free trade agreements between the two nations have reduced trade barriers, and ongoing infrastructure projects such as Irakli deep sea port are set to improve trade efficiency. Reports from organizations like the World Bank also highlighted the high potential for increased trade via the middle corridor. This combination of unique products, growing market demand, and also the strengthening trade frameworks creates a highly favorable environment for Georgian goods in China.
In May last year, the China-Georgia visa exemption agreement for ordinary passport holders officially took effect. What impact has this policy had on strengthening China-Georgia relations? And do you anticipate additional measures regarding tourism, cultural and educational exchanges?
I would say this was one of the essential steps between our countries to build a strong relationship on the extent, not only at the political level, but also at the people-to-people level. Simplified travel has also encouraged business and interactions, leading to increased trade and closer economic cooperation. Cultural exchange programs, academic collaborations, and artistic exchange have been promoted, enriching both nations. Looking ahead, further enhancements could include expanding direct flights, routes, and frequencies, increasing educational exchange programs and university partnership, and organizing cultural and festival and language programs, holding trade fairs and business forums, and providing more online resources in both Georgian and Chinese language. These measures would further deepen cultural trade and educational exchanges, building upon the strong foundation created by the visa exemption agreement.